Uh, Hello and namaste. This is Susanna Shakya from Sitapuri, Nepal. So today I'm going to talk about my ways, like whatever things I have learned regarding the color combination. I just want to share it. Though I'm not an expert, but still I'm trying to share whatever things I have learned or I have experienced so far while making different products. So let me share my presentation here. So throughout my presentation, I'll be talking about like how to categorize colors. I'll be also talking about favorite color and where does it matter. And also we'll be highlighting the color occasions and how does the mood affect colors. And I'll also be sharing some tips for getting creative with the combination. And I'll also be talking about what are the base colors. And also I'll be highlighting few of my views about color scheme. So first one, so whenever I think of any product, I just happen to put this picture on my mind. So I have already captured this picture in my mind. So whenever I try to make any new product, I just think of this chart because this is what is this? If I talk about what is this, normally we call it a circle, a color wheel. That means wheel means it is somehow related to each other. It can be related to diagonal or it can be related to nearby or just corresponding angles. So it is related in different way. So what is color wheel is like? This color wheel is like this color wheel is like a kind of representation for all the designers and whoever thinks about color combination. So I'll also tell how is it related to each other. So the first one, primary colors. As we all know, if we ask what do you mean by primary colors, we everybody know about it. So primary colors are basically those colors that cannot be formed by mixing any other colors, right? They are very distinct. We cannot, if there is in scarcity of this color, we can have no option to get this color. So that's why they are called primary color. But there are colors that we call secondary colors. So these colors are the ones which we can easily create by combining primary colors. So if you are trying to make some orange, some pink or some green product, then you can always mix it by trying the primary colors. Primary colors, that means red, yellow and blue. So while mixing this, you can easily get these kind of secondary colors. The other one is tertiary colors. So what are tertiary colors? These colors are achieved by a mixture of primary and secondary hues. Hues means different shades of color. So you can always try with the darker shades of red or the soft shades of red or green or yellow or blue, that way. Likewise, complementary color. What do you mean by complementary colors? Complementary colors are like just opposite poles. See, red and green, they can never go wrong, right? If you think of a red and green color, you can imagine an apple with a leaf, right? So these combination can never go wrong. Likewise, if you go back to the previous chart, like see, if you really want to see the diagonal relation, red and purple, they do match very well. Or let's say red and green, they also go quite well. Or orange or blue. So this combination is like almost perfect. They can never go wrong. Or orange or blue. So if you want to make some product using two different colors, then you can see these kind of see and imagine these kind of diagonal relation and try to mix it. Okay. So likewise, analogous color. So what I mean by analogous color is like these colors are related, very closely related to each other. They are two distinct color, but somehow they look similar. Here you can see red and pink. They easily gets combined with each other, or darker pink and light pink, or purple or pink. So they are very pleasant color, right? Likewise, so I also want to talk about your favorite color. So every person have their own favorite color. and it's mostly because of we say that this is my favorite color, or I don't like this color. Why do we say that? Because our favorite color are the ones which suits us very well. And suits us because it's because of our skin color or the skin tone, right? If somebody is bright, then almost every color suits on her. But if the skin is dark, not always all the colors suits that person. For me, if somebody asks me what is my unfavorite color, then I would say it's um, over green, right? Or it's too bright colors. I just don't like say yellow green color because or bright pink. I don't like those colors because that really doesn't suit me. I'm kind of a little bit fair, but if I use more bright colors, then it'll just hide my brightness of my face or skin. So usually I don't like that color, and I don't prefer wearing those. But I have some favorite color, like say black, white, or let's say yellow, blue. I like them. You might also like them, and it's because of our skin color. So we can also think about when we think of making any product, we can also think, okay, what is the color tone of that person, so that I can make something that can match their skin tone and they would like that product. So you can also think that way. Like similar is the case with the dislikes. That means if you don't like means there's no point in mixing those colors or trying to use those colors, right? Doesn't look good means it doesn't look good. Or there might also be some cultural restrictions, like um, some people they don't wear bright clothes. I can give you an example of Japan. Like there, most of the people they prefer white and black. They don't wear reddish color or some greenish color. Yes, black and white. Similarly, we have many examples where people don't use as bright colors. But if we talk about my country, Nepal, people are very colorful actually. They wear very colorful outfits, but it also depends on what kind of occasion is happening or where are they sitting or doing some work. So, likewise. So, talking about occasions and mood. So, color is also dependent on occasions and mood. Like, if you're feeling sad, you won't feel like wearing some bright clothes, right? You feel like wearing black or some dull color. Or if you're really happy, or you're going to some picnic, or going for some outing, then you don't prefer wearing dark colors. You just prefer wearing some cool color like blue or yellow or light gray. Likewise, so color is also dependent on the mood, right? Likewise, festival. If you talk about festival, there are like several festivals happening all around the year. So there is one festival, color festival, where we usually wear colorful outfits because whenever there's color festival, nobody will prefer some sad color. Or so when you think of making a product, you can also imagine what kind of product am I thinking, and what kind of person am I targeting, or at what time of season or year are you trying to make products? Like if you're trying for some festival outfits or festival product, then you can always think of colorful products. So you can try mixing many colors, but there are also some occasions where people don't wear bright clothes, like let's say some European marriages or Christians marriages. They don't wear that bright clothes, right? They usually prefer white and black, kind of decent look. But again, if I talk about Nepal, white and black during marriage is completely prohibited. They don't prefer wearing such light colors. In fact, in Nepal, during marriage, people wear red, green, and some beautiful colors actually. So, festival also depends like what kind of color combination you're trying to do or you're trying to make. Likewise, some if you're going for some death ceremony, then uh, obviously you won't prefer bright colors. That doesn't gives the value of your presence in those kind of ceremony. So yeah, people or one should always remember what kind of occasions is happening while doing the color combination. Likewise, let's say a temple visit, or let's say some outing, partying. So we dress up according to occasion overall, I mean to say. Or or business casual, usually when we are office or we're in some kind of business doing position, then we just wear decent clothes, right? Simple, plain colors. We don't wear too flowery print or bright colors. So if you're targeting to make something that is, or you're targeting some people who works in some office, then you can always think about some decent color and make products according to decent combination, right? So talking about how to get creative, my first point would be combining. Try combining, as in you should never stop from trying combining those colors. Like like again I said, when you try to combine colors, you can always put this chart in your mind, right? And you can combine these colors according to these relation. See, what kind of combination do you want to make? Do you want to make some similar kind of combination, or um, see, there's no relation between this red and blue. There's no any angle being created. So let's not try to combine this color. Uh, but let's try some good-looking colors, right? Maybe pink and maybe kind of light orange or red or skin color, yellow with some lighter shades of green. So you can always put this chart in your mind and try combining colors. Likewise, mm, other thing is get feedback. So whenever you make some combination and you make some products, sorry, right now I don't have those rules, or else I would have shown you combining them and making some products. But still, you can try on your own. Either it be with wools or some you're making some any kind of products, let's just say. So whenever you try to make those combinations, try to get feedbacks from your people, like who are near to you, or maybe you can ask it to your friends or family. See, I did this combination, how are you feeling after looking at this product? So you can collect these kind of feedbacks, because sometimes we are not so sure of our combination, but if you show it to others, they might get attracted to it, right? So sometimes we need a little motivation. So try to get more feedbacks on that, and also ask for expert. Like if you go somewhere, you always find that, okay, wow, this man is wearing such a beautiful, I mean, such a nice dress, or this woman is wearing such a beautiful dress. So we can calculate the way they are doing the color combination in your outfits. Or you can directly ask, wow, I really like your outfits. Do you have any like tips and tricks that you combine your colors? So you can always ask to them, right? I think they'll be happy to share whatever they are doing. Like this other thing, you should also be trendy. Trendy means what's in the trend. Like during 2020 summer, the theme is green or the theme is flowery, right? So just keep on googling it, like what is in the trend, what is like getting popular. So that way also you can attract people's mind by doing some amazing combination. So just I would just suggest paint your mind with the color combination, like the way this picture is being painted. Just make your mind colorful, as bright as this slide. Likewise, talking about base color. So what do you mean by base color? So base color are basically those color that can match with any other color. Like the base color are white, brown, black, gray, and different shades of this color. So you can see in this slide that the white is quietly uh, nicely getting mixed with red or orange. You can imagine yellow and white is also okay, green and white is also okay, pink and white is also okay. So these kind of base colors match with every color. You don't have to have second thought while matching these kind of combination. And also it doesn't always have to be these shades of this base color. You can always try with different saturations of white, like light white or paper white or milk white, right? Or ghee white or butter white. Likewise, brown also. We have different shades, and you can always try combining these color. So you can always keep this in mind that these kind of base color can be matched with any type of color without a doubt. Likewise, so this is my favorite part. Whenever I try to combine colors, I always think of light shades of one color and again the soft shades of that color. Like in this chart, you can see this is a monochromatic color scheme. So this is the easiest way to do any kind of combination, I would say. I just love doing such combination. Like if you, like you can try with the most darkest shades of purple or let's say pink or whatever, and also go with the lighter shades of the same color. So, what do you mean by monochromatic color scheme? Is like it is comprised of variation of one hue by adjusting the shades, tones, and tints. You can see here also, like this is the darkest shades of this color, while it can go a little bit hue, little bit hue, little bit of hue, or let's say you can add some white color if you really want. If you really don't like the brightest or the darkest sides of any color, you can always make some white color in it. So this way also you can do the color combination. Another is analogous color scheme. So what do you mean by this? So this is scheme is comprised of colors that are next to one another on the color wheel. So that means the same family within this pie or this slice. You can see you can always try with these kind of combination too. Like you can try with the brightest or the darkest shades of orange with the lightest shades of yellow, or lightest shades of orange itself. So in this kind of design, it's best to not spread these colors out evenly. Instead, choose one color to dominate with the other two accented, right? So you can always think of the darkest shades with some lightest shades of these family color, or let's say within this part of the circle or just a pie, right? Likewise, the other scheme is complementary color scheme. That means complementary means that are opposite to their pole. So you can also try with these combination. Again, you can go with the lightest shades of yellow with the brightest sides of blue, or the soft side of blue with the soft side of yellow. But make sure you don't make it too dull. So you can always try to put some dominant color and some light colors. Okay. So here also you can see, you can just imagine by looking this, like you can mix this one and that one. So that way you can always imagine in your mind and try to do it with your products. Likewise, this is try the color scheme. That means you can get more creative with the color combination. So you can always think about this triangular relation. So you can just imagine by looking at this picture, okay, I'll take this darkest sides of pink with this blue, or this sides of this shades of yellow with this blue green color, right? So triadic color schemes provides viewer with strong contrast, right? So you can also, it's not like you cannot use the highest tone of this color with the highest tone of the down color. So you can always think, are you trying to make a bright contrast or just a dim contrast or just a little bit of contrast? So you can play around these color contrast. So it means a triadic color scheme achieves this effect without disturbing the piece. That means even you mix with these color, that is not going to kind of make some blurry imagination in your eye or distract your eyes. Okay. So likewise, another is split complementary color scheme. That means A split complementary color scheme is comprised of two colors that are opposite of one another on the color wheel as well as the colors immediately next to them. So you can think it this way and this way. So you can also try combining these color this way or this way. Let's just make a crisscross, right? So using the scheme suggests a little more confidence in the color choice than if a designer were to design with just two complementary colors. Split complementary is still heavily contrasted. It just takes a little bit of weight of your eyes. So while slightly giving a look to this color combination, it might you feel like, oh, is it right? No. Okay. I can really get dissolved with this combination. So this is that kind of split complementary color scheme. The other one is tetradic color scheme. That means you can even play around these kind of color combination. So you can put your figure of a rectangle while thinking of the color chart. So you can go with purple, red, green, yellow, right? So tetradic color scheme is comprised of two sets of complementary colors in the color wheel. So using this scheme suggests a little more confidence in the color choice than if a designer were to design with just two complementary colors. Split complementary is still heavily contrasted. It just takes a little bit of weight off your eyes again. So you can also try combining these color with each other. So I just hope this video is a little bit helpful for you. So I would suggest whenever you try to make any kind of color combinations product, I would suggest to refer to this chart. So you can just put it around somewhere, maybe your color wallpaper in your phone, or just print out this kind of color chart and paste it somewhere so that every day you can have a look towards it and just play around these combinations. I hope it would be helpful for you. If you have any questions, then you can always put it forward. I will try to answer your questions by mail or however I can help you. I would be happy to help. Thank you. Namaste.